Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1060 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about another super AI tool. This one's brand new, called Sora2, S-O-R-A-2. And oh my goodness, every day that goes by, some fantastic thing that comes out. All right, and hope you didn't miss the whole series I've been doing, starting at episode 1055. So I suggest you go to screwthecommute.com/1055, and then 1056, 1057, 1058, 1059, and this is 1060. And this is basically a primer to cut through the noise of the hundreds and hundreds of AI programs out there that you're getting hit with every day. I've kind of narrowed it down, the ones that work, and the cheaper and more expensive ones and free ones and so forth. So this will give you a great primer if you start at episode 1055, screwthecommute.com/1055. All right, hope you didn't miss picking up a copy of my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate-free, and check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and my school at imtcva.org, the only licensed dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world, certified to operate by SHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia. But you don't have to be in Virginia because it's quality distance learning, and it'll save you a couple $100,000. In fact, we'll have a video I made with Sora2 in the show notes about you'll see it. It's a white knight, me coming in to save you by blowing up the college myth. And so you'll see I created that in Sora2 in about 2-3 minutes, and most of that was just waiting for it to render. All right, let's see. So Sora2, and a lot of people say, well, VO3 that you talked about, Tom, does the same thing. Well, not exactly. Sora2 is much more advanced. It'll actually add cuts to your video. In other words, you could upload a picture of your house. Let's say you're selling your house, and you could put a virtual real estate agent or you in the picture showing people all around your house. All right, it's just amazing. And it generates really realistic videos or animated videos, but it also will add audio. So some of the other ones don't, only do video, and then you got to go somewhere else to put the audio in. You can do that with this too if you have specific audio you want, but it'll add audio and sound effects and music and talking characters. In fact, when I signed up for this, it's so brand new, I had to go to my cell phone and download the app, Sora2 app. And then after I signed up, by the way, you do have to have at least the pro version of ChatGPT to get into Sora. And I didn't have to do it, but a lot of the people that made videos weeks ago said that you have to get an invite code. Kind of like way back when Google Gmail started, you had to get an invite code, but now I did not have to get an invite code. I just did, logged in and did it. Now, what I had to do if I wanted myself in the video is I just took a selfie of myself, and then it says, turn left, turn right, say these following numbers, and that create the whole character based with my face and my voice and my expressions and everything. It's amazing. So I had to do that on the cell phone, and it does carry over into the desktop version so that you can use it. All right. But anyway, you can generate any kind of craziness you can think of. And here's kind of a thing for you to think of, because much of it, if it's not based on your face, even if it is based on your face, you have to still give it a text prompt. And the better the prompt you give it, the better the result will be. Because on videos, you do have to wait a few minutes. It's not instantaneous or nearly instantaneous like some of the just image generators. But I like to think of it, okay, what's the setting? Like for my superhero, okay, it's a Gotham City-like setting. And what was the atmosphere? It was late at night, darkness with just the city lights showing in color. And what's the motion? Well, I'm flying through the city to protect Gotham City, but I actually made it so I'm protecting you people from spending a fortune in four-year colleges that just teach you how to protest. And what was the lighting? All right, was it dark, cloudy? What's the ambiance of the thing? Is it rainy? Is it cloudy? Is it bright sunshine? So you got to put all that stuff in the prompt. You don't have to, but if you don't, you're just kind of crossing your fingers of whatever it comes up with. And then one thing you want to do, there's a bunch of people making what they call ambient videos, which they just make a nice calm scene. It's, I guess, a stress reducer. And I think at the time of this recording, you can only do 15-second videos with Sora2. Well, that's not going to earn you a lot of money on YouTube. Some people are making their money on making these ambient videos where they just loop over and over and over and over again, sometimes 10 hours. All right. And they're making big bucks by people that are just letting them play in the background as ambient videos to calm themselves down, or they just like background noise in the house or whatever. But all of that time adds up to your watch time in Google AdSense and for YouTube, payments or monetization, see? So one thing, if you want to do that, if you want longer videos, you want to give part of the prompt to the Sora2. It says static camera or no camera movement. You can say where you want the camera to be, but you don't want it moving, because if it's moving, when you try to loop these 15-second things together, it'll look super bad and fake. All right. So you want to tell as part of, if you're going to do that type of video and background ambience, you want to make sure the camera is static. And then there's a watermark that gets put on. So there is a program called SaveSora.com where you can remove the watermark. I'm not talking about the legality of any of that stuff. You do it at your own risk, I guess. But a lot of people are using Save Sora at the time of this recording. So you can do fantastic stuff. Now, if you want yourself in it, like I said, you go on your cell phone and you go through the thing of, looking at the camera, doing a selfie, looking left, looking right, and counting some numbers that they give you. And then you can put your face on any kind of thing that you want as a deep fake or as just a funny thing if you want to do humorous things or advertisements, things like that. So check out Sora2. You can go to Sora2.com, but if you want to really participate at the time of this recording, which is November of 2025, you'd want to go on your tablet or your cell phone and download the app and then go through the sign-up procedure. Remember, you have to have the pro version of ChatGPT at the time of this recording to use this program. And then put your face in there, and then you can use that in Sora videos that you just think up out of the clear blue sky. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check out my school. If you want help on this stuff and another million things you need to do to be successful online, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And if you're in my mentor program, you get a scholarship to my school that you can gift to someone in your life. And so that would be one of the best legacy gifts you can give them, because they can get a highly in-demand skill in as little as 6 months. And we actually had people making money long before they graduate. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Catch you on the next episode. See you later.